Greetings everyone, welcome into another stream of Enshrouded with Fred. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I am definitely looking forward to kicking back and playing and hanging out with you guys. It's always a great time. Well, probably I've been thinking I want to use some of those new blocks that I've had and go build my own space up in the desert area. We've got some really good blocks that we could potentially use. I need to see what materials I'm going to need for those and see what we can do with that. So that may be kind of my plan for today. Welcome in everybody. Everybody that's watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. I'm glad you're here. Glad you stick around and catch those views later when you can't catch me live. I do still like to interact with you guys, so feel free to leave me comments. I do enjoy hearing from you, and I will respond to you for sure. It is always me. It is just myself, little old Fred, doing this. So, once again, appreciate everybody. Glad you're all here. It has been a heck of a day so far, so, like I said, really good to be kicking back and relaxing with everybody. Alright, let's see here. We did look at those, we did find some new blocks that we could build with, where are they? Ah, yes. Sandstone and indigo for these desert temple blocks. We also have, what is it? So the sandstone, refined sandstone. These, the limestone blocks. Limestone and dirt. Just kind of get an idea of what we want to do. Mix sandstone. If we do a mix of the desert temple blocks, maybe with some mixed sandstone. Yeah. That'll kind of be our plan. Do something with those and see what those look like. One thing at a time. And the obsidian blocks. Silver bars to build with the obsidian blocks. That's going to be a trip and a half. Where are my granite blocks? Oh, there they are. Just didn't look as shiny as I assumed. Alright. We do have quite a bit of sandstone, quite a bit of limestone, but we'll definitely have to get more. We never have enough blocks. So, let's, first of all, we need to scope out the spot where we want to build. We do have one extra flame altar that we can use, so if we've got one, if we find a spot where we want to build, and we don't have an altar there already, let's see here. That's deserty, this is deserty. What's down here? Sapphire strand custom marker. Hey Sullivan, welcome in, glad you're here. I am doing much better now that I am sitting down and playing Enshrouded, burying myself in my addiction. How are you? Oh, this is our desert one. Let's see what this area down here is like. Scope out our building plot. Hope you are doing well. Doing pretty good. Trying to finish up your workday. Nice. It's always the best part is when you finish up that workday. We're fairly close to that temple. This is a nice open spot though. Got that good view out this way. Town close by over there. I'm curious if that's why we put that altar there. I don't remember why. Maybe we were thinking about it as a building spot. Let's check on top of this cliff, see if there's enough space. do like that down there though. Yeah, plop it down in the middle of that oasis. Yeah, I've been wanting to build a house over here in the desert, specifically as my character house. Whoopsie. I completely botched that. Let's try that again. And I've got some new blocks. I got the temple blocks that I can that I just unlocked to use. And so I think I want to play around with those. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, I bet that cave passage goes up here. There's this. I love the desert. It's where I grew up. I would love to get back there at some point. You've gotten into building games more than you thought you would. Yeah. This is the first game that I've truly gotten super creative with the building. And it's just made the addiction even deeper. I've got a tower up here already. All of this is nice. Let's see if this tower is anything. Just a convenient tower. Oopsie. That hurt. Hey. Okay, less than convenient tower. There we go. Ta-da. Alright. I think this is it. I think this is where we're gonna build. We will create our desert house up here. We'll pull that altar that we have down there and bring it up here. Looks like that might be one of those little mini dungeons. You've been playing Fallout 4 off and on, and you think you spend more time building settlements than you do questing? Nice. Yeah. There are streams that I do where I do nothing but build. I'm like, oh, I've been building this whole time and done absolutely no combat or questing or wandering around. But that's okay. Let's check out this smoke here just to see. There might be something in that cave passage. I would guess a VUCA settlement. Which shouldn't bother us too much. Where's the actual opening? Over here? Oh, that's right, it comes out at the top in the middle. Shroud, bugs, more bugs. And, okay, just a little empty settlement. They just decided to leave their bonfire going, which is great. Good for us. Hey, oh man, I broke it. Did not intend, no, to break that. Black Ops, awesome. Hey, how are you? Okay. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Where's that altar? There it is. And it's still close enough if we remember why we put this one down. We'll be able to still do what we need to do. Apparently he's just gonna fly through the ground. Yep. Deactivate that one. And we'll actually, yeah. Because we don't have, I don't think we have, where's my backpack? This. Are you going to attack me? I saw your shadow. I think he's broken. There he is. There's his hitbox. I do think he was broken now. Salvage that. Salvage that. Nope, we don't have any stone on us. Okay, we're gonna leave that altar there so we can come back to it. We gotta go grab some supplies and go back. Just building, yeah. That I think that's gonna be the plan for a little while today. We still need to finish reorganizing all of this and get our displays up, but I've been talking about building the house in the desert for so long, I want to do it. We will take all of our sandstone and all of our limestone. I think those are the two things that we need. I'll double check my ingredients and see. And make sure we grab the stone. Throw that in there. That's just books right now. Just fine. We'll need wood to make a workbench. Stick that all in there. We'll grab logs. We'll keep everything we want to keep in the bottom row. Daggers are nice. Everything else can be put away. Yes. Rings of Ancients. Which ring am I wearing? Why am I not wearing any rings? That could explain some things. I am unsure why I'm not wearing any rings. Let's see. Frost resistance ring, which is nice to have. It's a 8% life leech. Yeah, we'll go with the life leech. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, look, we're doubling up on the hats there. hammer. Got desert temple blocks, mixed sandstone, limestone blocks. I think those are what I want to. These, and I thought I had some of the other limestone ones. Guess not. Just fine. Alright. Isn't there? Where? Oh, we didn't finish going down this line, that's why. Fabric. Oh yes, that's right. We were waiting on just a couple more things, more fabric, to be able to make our warm padding for the rest of our armor set. Just ice bolt 1, we don't need that. That's a common. Pretty sure we already have, we'll go check and see if we already have these guys set. Wookie Nookie, hello, welcome in. Glad you're here. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? It's that one. I believe. Nope, it's not that one. That's a wand. Good day, good day. I believe it's this one. Yep, that's a deceiving staff. Alright, we've already got one of those, so we can salvage that. Good. Glad you are doing well. I believe we also already have one of these hammers. Right, yeah. Smash the bot with the hammer. We don't get them very often anymore. Occasionally. Yep, there it is. That's our named one, but it looks the same. For the weapons that we're not using, it's just a matter of looks. And I believe we already have this. This is the Spellbinder, which should be this one. Yes, we already have it. Okay. Beautiful. And delete that. And the daggers. An overarching list would be nice. The daggers are a little bit hard to see on these walls. If you don't know that they're there. Those the same. Those are not the same. Similar. Alright, I need another thing for the daggers. Okay, for right now we'll just put them in here. Because we don't have a set of those yet. We were waiting on linen. We were waiting on more flax. We were waiting on flax to be growing. There we go. Get this set. We'll do all this in the beginning, that way we don't have to come back and be like, wait, we needed things. Nope. Flaxseed. More flax seedlings going. Think you're gonna call it for the day? You've had enough fun at work today? I mean, absolutely. Always good to have you for as long as you can be here. Alright, that's going. Oh, plant the mushrooms. All of the mushrooms. Drive everybody bonkers. There we go. Okay, we have limestone, we have sandstone. And we'll be able to get sand up there if we need it. Oh, we do need indigo plants for the temple blocks, though. And dirt. Dirt and indigo plants. How many of those do we have? Apparently we only have 10. That's a bummer. We'll have to go get some more. Don't suppose we have any seedlings floating about. Of course not. That'll do. Yeah, they still get the bot spans every once in a while. Alright. Let's head over to... You're using a lot of those temple and highly polished ones at the moment. Nice. Hi, Dano. It's gonna be nighttime here shortly. Grab the dirt as well. Don't have a lot of it. I feel like we should grab our sand too. Just in case. We can always fast travel back if we need to. It's not nighttime enough to sleep. It's almost there. So close. I know I want to use... Where'd they go? I don't know why it's hard for me to see them the first time. Go ahead and make all of those. A couple batches of those. Hopefully those look as good as I think they're gonna look. Really hope. You had a false spring today. It got up to 67. Nice. Fahrenheit. I always have to confirm. Need more cat food. It was fairly nice today too. I actually was able to not wear my beanie in the shop today. Cat food.
Stay safe, friend.
Yeah, freedom degrees. I really should learn all the conversions, so you guys don't have to convert for me. I'm not sure what the temperature ended up being, but it was fairly nice. Alright, let's try this again. Come over here, disengage this altar, and go back up to where I want to build. Up here. He's gonna chase me. Maybe all the snow will melt. Yeah, we've got some that's been hanging around. I forget the last time it snowed. It was more recently than January, but it's still hanging around. Nothing like clipping through the world, that's great. Of course, it'll take much longer for all of the, where it's been piled up, where it got scraped off the parking lots. Got a huge pile at work at the end of the parking lot. And that'll be there for a while. Okay. Aw. Poor armadillo. Okay, let's... Do we want to make use of the tower? Or build more up here? The high ground where we can see more, have more of a view. I think we want to put it here. No, we need string. That's annoying. We can always upgrade it to include that area, expand it. We'll go right there. Looks like a good a place as any. We'll do that. Leftover is where you plow the parking lot and piled up. Yeah. We've got some pretty good piles still. There's a couple of spots where they aren't like this anymore, but where they, instead of piling it into a flat spot at the end, they just made a big pile in the middle of the parking lot. And it makes me miss my truck because I want to drive up the snow pile. Like a crazy person. We can't make a workbench because we don't have any plant fiber. I don't think we get fiber off of... Let's see what we can get fiber off of. There we go. Yep, the dead things. That work. Any more? Yeah, It always makes me laugh when people complain about the snow and the weather and not wanting to get out and drive in it. I'm like, but you live where there's snow, so I don't know what you're complaining about. It's really effective at cleaning your tires, right? And when it's actively snowing, those big snowflakes, and it feels like you're driving through a snow globe, that's super fun too. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with some flooring. I want to see what each of these floors look like. Hey! Izzy. Are you gonna be troublesome? I mean, I am building in the middle of the desert. I imagine I'm gonna have some things to deal with. Need shroud cores to do that. Which is fine. Haven't had a real good snow like that in a while. A foot of snow is nice. There was one year that we got, like, well, I can't remember what the total was. It was somewhere around 3 feet of snow, but it happened within, like, overnight and part of the day. So that was really nice. I mean, I was literally walking on top of the snow. And climbing down to where they'd plowed the street. It was lots of fun. Alright, let's try this again. That's that floor block. That's that floor block. That's that floor block. Okay. We're definitely going with this. I see why we need the indigo now. Thinking we might have should have put this a little closer. Can we move this? Can't. But what we can do, we can leave that there and build, this is the edge of it. I know what I was thinking because that was tall and up high, but we've got this, all of this space. Nope, we're gonna stick with that. That's fine. We got it. We're fine. I wish you got cactus out of the cactuses. Out of the cacti. Got something out of them. It's not the snow, it's the absurd amount of salts and damage plows do to the roads and towns. This is true. Yeah. More of a human thing. I don't like there's certain cars that you don't take out in the winter because of all the salt. The ones you want to keep nice. Three feet or so in a couple of days, and you had a heat wave and it melted. Oh, that's a bummer when it melts super fast. Yeah. Walking down by the river after the flood and seeing a single wide trailer hanging in the trees. That's impressive. That's definitely impressive. Alright. take so many blocks to do this. I want to map it out. See what we can do. How many string do we need? 3. Really? Ridiculous. Let's come out here. I don't want to take down too many of the plants right in proximity because they won't come back. How high can you build in the game? Possibly. I don't know. I've never tried. Okie dokie, sorry to join and run, but you're hosting a race on a scum server. Fun. Alright, go have fun. We'll be glad to have you back whenever. Always a good time. Maybe that would be cool to have like a gradual house step up into there, or to even build a little bit, like if you built closer and then up into those. That would be fun. We might have to try that at some point. See how high you can actually go. Are you serious? Still no, still more. Ah. Thank you. Salut. Great, awesome. Glad you were here. Cthulhu, hey, hail. Welcome in. Glad you're here. You can build insanely high, although there is a sky roof. Cool. I will eventually at some point I might see how high that can go. Just for fun. More plant fiber. Hang on. Ridiculous. Second voice flower. I don't want to chop down those. Why is there a splody bug up here? Nope. Go away. Like Minecraft, there's a max bottom and a ceiling. There's a guy who has built a crazy obstacle course, like 100+ meters tall. Super fun. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube every once in a while. Let's Game It Out, I think is the one I'm thinking of. And he does random stuff, seeing how high he can build in games, stuff like that. It's a Kindle waste flower. Don't get plant fiber out of that. Three scorpions and a dragon. Nope. There's a hexagonal tiled floor at the bottom of the map. Fun. You know this from experience? Or just from seeing other people do it? Ridiculous. We'll just put that down right here for right now. How many more of these things can we build? None. We need more indigo plants. Of course we do. Damn. But we can map it out with these other blocks. We'll go with the mixed sandstone. You saw a YouTube video on both max height and depth. Haven't done it yourself though. This might be fun to do. As the sides of the porch. Put it up that way. And yep. There we go. Like that. I think this will be the outer porch area. So that's not what I want. Those are not the right blocks. We're gonna be switching all the blocks out for the right ones, the ones that I want anyway. And then we'll make this all about the views in your building. Yeah, having something good to look out on and having the environment around your house is very important. A couple of air camps in 76. One that's a cabin on the river with a big deck over the top of the water. Nice. I haven't played with the building in 76 at all yet. I've been told I need to, but I haven't done it. Spend all your time on your mega build. 1.0 will probably be released by the time you're done. Yeah. Shall we put the door right at the altar? I'm okay with that. Pretty sure this is symmetrical as well. Let's see here. Get back in there. And of course I don't have enough. Go figure. Better than a building in 4, but sometimes can still be infuriating. And you just can't get that piece to stamp on correctly or at the right angle. That is extremely frustrating. That one is going to be fine. Use all my limestone making these blocks and then not use them. If I like it, I might keep it. Is that even? Looks like it. Other than that, which is weird. Oh, I see why. Okay. Perfect. I like it. That's good. Yours is the equivalent of a refrigerator box compared to some of the camps you've seen. Yeah. There have been a couple that I've seen. There's no way I would ever be able to get that creative. It's really fun that you can pick up everything in the world and then you'd be able to place it. As far as I can tell. Like I said, I haven't played with it at all. But all of the random things that you can pick up and put in your house. There we go, that button. always have to make it taller. Because it feels too short if you don't. We can use snapping for this part. And then we'll just use the 2x to save some, because we're, like I said, we're just mapping this out. Convenient, right? We're definitely going to have to expand this because we want to go backwards with it. It's a lot easier in the newer games. You could do it some in the older ones. I can't imagine building being super important to the gameplay in what I know of the older games. I haven't played them yet. I plan on going back and doing it, but I haven't. We're gonna need the rake. Unless it's gonna fix itself. Almost want to pull it out so that we're not super, like, we're not square and flat. Like that. Your player home in Megaton and Fallout 3, set up a dinner scene on the table outside. Oh, you can put food on the plates. Nice. One of the NPCs came out and ate your steak. That's hilarious. That's funny. I kind of don't want to chop down that cactus, but we will. Yes, speaking more of the placing objects to decorate your home. Fallout 3 you can pick up objects, but it's kind of hard to get them placed. In 4 and 76 you can have displays and tables. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I see the difference there. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do with that. Until we go get more cores. I think we can only come out once. Oh, we can come out twice more. We're out. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, no, that's right. Never mind. Oh, sure, the other one's placed properly, but that one didn't. Pull the old fix the terrain bit. There we go. And corner's still a little bit covered. I had to kind of creatively drag an object to get it to flip in the right direction. That takes a lot of patience and control. Alright, I think That's going to be the outline for this. And we can make some rooms out of it for now until we we need some cores so we can expand our building area, because we're gonna, I have an idea. Okay. And sometimes, yes, colorful language always helps when it comes to building and making things go where you want them to go. You have to speak firmly. We need to go get some more indigo plants, and those are over in Revelwood. We have some going. Let's check and see if those seedlings are done, and we'll go back up and do this so that we can get the proper blocks in there the way we want them. Sentence enhancers. Yes. That's the best way to put it, definitely, sentence enhancers. That's not the one I wanted. I'm glad those are done, but yes, indigo seedlings are done. Perfect. Let's get those planted so they can be growing. It's persuasion vocabulary. How about that? That works too. Might as well plant these flax. Since we can't have enough of that either, apparently. There we go. Alright. Flax and indigo are growing. Let's go see what indigo we can get now. Being a mechanic, you're used to occasionally pulling out some persuasive vocabulary. Your toolbox. Yep. When that nut just won't come unfastened, when that part won't fall into place properly. I get it. I will say that's the nice thing about my car. It is very easy to work on. It's much nicer to be able to make my own repairs instead of having to deal with a mechanic that you may or may not be able to trust. Well, you also have a little sign, which is your Discord often, that says watch for flying tools. Yeah. I think about throwing things, but then I realize that if I break something, I have to replace it, and I kind of need that tool for later. It is satisfying though. There's gotta be a good spot for indigo. There's one. It doesn't practically help, but yes, you definitely feel better. Okay. It's like that satisfaction of throwing a glass against something. That sound is just, that's what makes you feel better. There's a little village here. Maybe there's a is there a plot of them? Please be a plot of, I know one of these villages has one. It's not here though. That is not what I intended, but okay. It's kind of amazing what mileage will do for your temper. I've always been very mellow, so you know when I get mad, there's a reason to get mad. It was just wax, no honey out of that? Fine, be that way. There's a bed over here. I can't see these plants in the dark. Also more of those blocks, which we're not using them. I do like those blocks, but we're not using them at the moment. This tent had a bed. I forget what's in here. I think it's a weapon. We can salvage those for the runes. Takes a whole lot to make you really angry. Yeah. It's better to be less reactionary, in my opinion. There is raw meat in our hotbar. That's always a bad idea. Yes, I really want to salvage those. Don't question me. Quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Exactly. The things that you can learn and discover if you really pay attention, if you sit back, if you're not trying to wait for your turn to speak, or if you're not, concentrating on how you should react to something. It's like there's just makes everything easier to deal with. Don't suppose there's anything up here. There's an idea though. Putting the ivy on the pillars on the outside. There's a wraith. Perfect. We need shroud cores. Hey, come here. Come here. Nobody invited you. You do have a sarcastic side, so sometimes your mouth moves faster than your brain. Yeah. Sarcasm doesn't count. Sarcasm is... It's good to be fluent in. I do have bacon now. Bacon's so yummy. There's more flax, which we'll grab anyway. There's got to be a field of it somewhere. I've come across a few patches where it's a good field of flax. I don't remember seeing one of the indigo plants though. I'm sure there's someone somewhere. Sometimes joking sarcasm can be taken wrong. It does depend on the audience. But more often than not, yeah, see here's a field of flax. It's more about that person than you. I mean, as long as you know when and how to be sarcastic or be funny or, you know, things like that, it's more about the other person if they have a problem with it. Nope. Ow. Fat fingering the keyboard. I have tiny hands. I should not be able to fat finger anything. It's just a lack of dexterity at the moment. Oh, that's the other job I worked on today. As I was leaving, I was trying to remember what all jobs I'd worked on, what projects I'd worked on at work, because we have several projects going on at the same time. And there was one I was forgetting. I remember what it was now. We've already been this way. We got turned back around. This way. I'm ahead of you. You can't function with keyboard gaming. I find it more difficult to use a controller. I don't feel like there's enough buttons to do everything that I need to do. There are some games that I do use a controller with because of the way they function. For the most part, must have my keyboard and also the control of the mouse movement is much more precise. Pooch Pooch, hello, welcome in. There is a heart next to your name. You're always a console gamer and you just recently started getting into PC. Super fun. You have joined the correct crowd now. What I do for work? I am in sign production. I make, fabricate signs for businesses, buildings, logos, that, you know, the big sign logos that go on the sides of buildings, room numbers, the signs that you see in like offices and things like that. I do a lot of work with acrylic and aluminum, some steel, things like that. I'll occasionally get to go out and do the installations of the signs as well, which is always fun. But for the most part, I'm just the fabricator. And it takes a lot of organization and mechanical skills, because we are, you know, starting with the raw materials and building from there. So it's fun working with the tools. I enjoy it a lot. Sometimes I scare people with how much I enjoy using a saw. There is more flax. You're always finding the things that you aren't looking for. it is a lot of fun. Especially when you can go around, like, our company that I work for does signs all over the place, all over the country. But even the local stuff, when you see it, you're out and like, hey, I made that sign. It's a lot of fun. How much do we have now? 6. We only have 6. Damn. That's absolutely ridiculous. We did not plan ahead for making these blocks. We knew what we wanted. It will confound us. You've never been good at picking up signs, but LC signs? No. That looks unpleasant. Hey. Yeah. My head got spurted. Too far away. Dead. Dead. And why is there a... My yak from my base has followed me all the way out here. That's hilarious. Sullivan, thank you so much for being here. It's always a good time when you're here. Hope to see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. I am concerned that he will not be there when I go back. So we're gonna pick him up. The fact that he spawned all the way out here, I am disturbed. Alright, I'll do that. That's pretty. It's very pretty, actually. Oh, I'll just start. Damn. Oh, my backpack's full. Pretty funny guy. Alright. I'll look it up. Nope, it won't change. We will always like it when you're here. He only got one hit before he... Go ahead, try to bite me. See how that works for you. What can we drop? We can drop that. I thought it was another indigo plant. Nope, it's just shroud stuff. Damn. Alright, well, let's go check on that growing. It probably hasn't grown yet. Wait, don't bite me. Oh, good, he missed. Unfortunately, I doubt they grow that fast. Nope, not grown, not done growing yet. However, we will turn the we're going to turn these into seedlings as well. Just start with a whole rotation because we're gonna need a lot. So unfortunately, our building is on hold, which is frustrating. What we can do though is go put our yak back. That was very strange and odd. Where is he? There he is. You come back over here. See if everything we need is done for the armor, because we still need the boots, the pants, and the hat for this armor. What are we missing? Warm padding?
Hello.
And yellow fabric.
See you soon.
Did I say boots? I meant gloves. Wool. We need more wool. Of course we do. We can make the yellow fabric though.
Take care.
We've been focused so much on the flax, getting that for the fabric, that we forgot we needed wool as well. Got all that raw meat that goes in here. Well, I suppose since we have to wait for those plants to grow, we can do the building. We do have another building that we need to make in here as well. Always with the goat. Always with the need for the goat food. Gosh, they eat a lot.
Take it easy.
Yes, I know. I see you. I just tried to use V rising controls to split that. I would say the goats eat a lot, but those birds eat a lot too, and I only have 2 of them. Eggs. Eggs. Like we were talking about the other day, we need to, shroud cores. When I go back up there, I need to remember to take the shroud cores. So we can expand that building area. who do we have placed? Who do we still need to place? Where's our wand, our staff for placement of people's? Hey Daryl, welcome in. There it is. Glad you're here. How are you doing? Hope you had a good day. Alright. Okay, so the bard needs a home and Chen needs a home. We can put them together in a house. So let's do that. I'm good. I am much better now since I've been, playing, relaxing and playing games for a bit. It was a less than awesome day at work, but well, we're good. We're good now. It's harder to tell who you have set. That one's unoccupied. These two beds should be occupied. Or did I not place them yet? I made the house and I didn't place them? Like a Looney Tune? He's hunter. He's the hunter helper. I might put him in with the hunter then. He looks like he would be with her. Now my OCD and organization is going bonkers. It wasn't coming off of that. Vultures above. Where did you come from? Get down, down. There are vultures everywhere. Hand me an arrow. The skies are clear. I'm not in the dreadful nest thanks to you. Alright. Dispersed hunting party. At least the damn things didn't tear me limb from limb. Seen that happen once when some scavengers attacked my hunters while passing by Brittlebush. Just for their shoes and clothes. Yeah, sure. I'll take your things. Cosmetic hunter outfit. Ooh, that might be fun. Demon fire, hello. Hallows Eve, the season of the undead and the damned, the daring. We welcome spirits from beyond with carved pumpkins and lights during the festivities. You're saying we're supposed to drive them away? I'd rather invite them in. Nice. Alright, that'll take me to the pumpkin patch. Moments ago, I was a simple speck of dust floating aimlessly, wrapped in darkness. Strangled by a faulty thesis, lost in the afterlife.
Bye.
Yeah, we're gonna move him into here. I don't think he has a bed. How you doing, Demon? I think I just have the one bed in here. Yes, we can make another one though. Yep. I'm doing good. Doing good. I think we just have the crude beds in here. Double check. No, well, yeah, the crude wooden bed. Yeah, we'll make a nicer bed. Started unlocking these nice lights. I totally just passed them, didn't I? There they are. Yep. Yep. That's what we'll do.
See you later.
We were going to be building a house in the desert, but then I realized we needed indigo plants, which we don't have enough of, so we gotta wait for those. I went to go try to harvest some, and we just don't have enough. Up against the window. Yep, there we go. We'll let you wander because you're not an actual crafter. I mean, you're a crafter helper, but you're allowed to wander. It's okay. So, we have an extra space here.
Hello.
Who else do we have? Place Aunt Braylon. Fenrig should already be placed. I can adjust his roaming range. Alright. Hey, nobody asked you to do that. So apparently we have an extra space in here, which is fine. I'm sure there will be more to find. I can almost guarantee we've missed somebody or two. She can wander. She can wander. Wander. He can wander. We need to put her somewhere. I mean, yes. Who else do we have? We've got the three up here.
Hey.
Anton, we got her. Unsure where I want to put the aunt. Sleepy Doggy thinks he doesn't have a bed. He doesn't have food.
Hi.
I have faith.
Apparently the animal pathing is a little bit off today. Okay. Is there space for her in here? Not really.
Hey.
And I kind of made it this way on purpose. Very small. I can make her a small bedroom off the end of this. We can do that. Yep, that's what we'll do. Where are my blocks? I need the tarred wood. See what these look like, the regular stone, because we need to make that other house for the Bard and the Lunar New Year one. So, want to see what those look like. I don't want to fall in love with the obsidian blocks or the granite yet. I already know I like the granite blocks. We'll stick with those for right now. We should be able to build with this in the dark. We'll be fine. Off this side or off this side? You've been waiting for me to get on in here, and yep, you're late. You're late. That's alright. You got here eventually. We're just doing some building right now. We've got a bunch of villagers to make space for. We were gonna build a house in the desert, but we were missing supplies. This way, and then we can make the door right here so that she can just come out the path here. We'll make some stairs, and that's how that will work. Okay. Nope. Doorway. Just a simple small room. Should be fine. Do we need more wood? We do. Of course we do. It does look really good lit up at night. I like the way this turned out. I do think I want to put something on the outside. Maybe we do have a bunch of heads. We can put our trophies on the pillars here. Here we go. Put our trophies here. What do we think? I like that idea. We're gonna run ourselves out of logs. What roof did we use? I think we just did the shingles. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. We've got quite the village. Lots of houses that we built. That tower we didn't build, just this house. And that one. So many different building blocks. You can get so creative. I think we need more lights upstairs in that house because I can only see one of the windows. That one looks good though. The farmhouse and the guardhouse. It's nice. Need more lights on the outside of the alchemist house as well. Yeah, these are shingles. Yep, okay. What is the view out that window? Not great. It's better. Window here. That'll do. And because this is a high traffic area, we won't put a window on that wall. Or we're getting a little realistic with this. We need steps. Nope, you're gonna go where I tell you to go. There we go. Just like that. And then we'll bring the path down to meet that one. Need our shingles and our stone roadblocks. We'll see if we have to even out this a little bit with the rake. Did we grab the rake? I thought about grabbing the rake because I kind of assumed we would need it. Let's go back and forth. Smooth this out just so it's not quite so steep. And I think I just made it steeper. Did I fix it? Nope, I just made it steeper. That did not work the way I wanted it to at all. And here I was getting confident with the rake. Go figure. That is not what I wanted. Give me those back. Dirt goes there. Maybe I just got too cocky with the rake. Little better. Nope, I'm just digging bigger holes. Well, okay, I know what we're gonna do then, since it's being difficult. We'll just change our plan. grass off because apparently we decided to put the pathing down below. Ignore the difficulties. Sometimes still working out the mechanics of the pathways and altering the terrain. Okay, and now we want to do steps, but we will do the what do the regular stone steps look like? It won't match. What were these? These were can't remember what blocks these were. Weathered stone. That's what those were. Took a gamble with taking that off. Okay. Alright, weathered stone is what we need. Weathered stone we still have in our inventory, or in our thing, because it's drawing from the magic chest now. That's really nice. Once you have it, once you pull it into your backpack, it will then pull the rest of it out of the magic chest. That's nice. I like it. Hurrah for finally being able to build out of the chests. Yep. Center those a little bit better. Yep, that'll do-ish. Can I pull this up a little bit more? There we go. Yep, that's better. And we're gonna have to click and pray. Nice. That worked. Give us a little light so we can see. Beautiful. Love it. It's great. Okay. A bed, a light. So a torch. Oh yeah, the roof would be helpful too. Although, the way it's attached to this house, that make it a little funky. What kind of mess did we get ourselves into here? It's just par for the course, though. The roof being the most difficult part. Off too far. Looks like it. Let's try that again. And that one's in too far. How does that look? It doesn't. Come on. Go down just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. There we go. That's where we were going with that. That's fine. Oopsie. We removed a wall on accident, which is fine because that means we can get in. Convince ourselves we don't hate doing corners of roofs. It doesn't hang off evenly, and that's bugging me. What if we do match it up there and there? Nope. It needs to hang off. There. What if we do this? We take this one off and then bump it up so that it sits properly. Not that far. I think that's too far. Yep, it is. Well, apparently it's all or nothing with this side. We may just have to suck it up and live with it. Unless I can double it. Do a second piece down just a little bit. But it doesn't need to go down, it just needs to come out. That's the thing. Really? Let's see here. Try one more thing before we decide that we're just going to live with it. Does that match up properly? I think we got it. I think maybe we got it. Oh, I see what we did. Because we still have that bottom one there. There we go. There we go. Now we have it. That's what that's supposed to look like. Beautiful. Now we just need a few more shingles. How's our indigo doing? Beautiful. Plant more. That only gave us 9. We just get 1 per. That's troublesome. I mean, we get 5 seedlings out of each plant, so I mean, it's still not awesome. I would rather get more from each a mature plant. But that's just me. Because until we get a plethora of them, we need more farm soil.
Anytime.
Not that one. Until we have enough to keep a good rotation, and be able to harvest enough to use shingles. Need shingles, and we'll just do this bed. We've got some. We've got 1 candle. Do we have a nightstand? I don't. A table and a chair should be fine. We'll see how big this table is. It might be too big. And the windows. Let's do those windows. Crap, we forgot. We also need a door. And shingles. We came over here for the purpose of making shingles and then got sidetracked by grabbing the furniture. $100 better be enough. Do we have a door? We do have a door. Beautiful. Perfect. Let's see if we can get this finished without too much trouble. It's a corner. It's going to give us trouble. Who am I kidding? Did it line up properly? It did not, because I put the corner in the wrong spot. I'm still waiting to be convinced that I don't hate doing roofs.
Hey.
That is also not in the right spot. I need somebody on the outside to tell me when it's lined up properly. Here, let's do this. See if snapping actually works for us today. Yeah, it looks like it might. Alright, beautiful. Now we just gotta figure out how to close off the roof with this piece here. Have to get a little creative. I don't think that went like I wanted it to. There we go. Let's just throw in a single, we'll do this from the outside. A single tarred roof block, or just a block. Close in that gap. Where's the gap? Right here? There we go. We'll just close that in right here. That should about do it. Yeah. Cover it. Oh, I put them inside. There we go. And right there. There we go. That's what we wanted. Just like that. However, we do need to put these walls back in that we accidentally got rid of. Ta-da! Other than it being too short because I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Bed, chair, candle, door, windows, and table. Bed. That's kind of a big table. It's okay. Make it work. We'll put a shelf in instead of a bookshelf because there really isn't the space. I'm not sure this is where I wanted it to be, but I kind of don't hate it. Right there. There we go. That feels natural. Window. Window and door. The door in the proper way, please. Great. Can't get back far enough for it to shift properly. I'm not happy with the way that they changed the visuals of the wooden door. The old wooden door looked better. It's not gonna let me put it where I want to because there's a character in the way. Fine, let's go. Let's make a shelf. Must have a place for books. Also, some dishes. And a teapot. Yep. Shelf. Carpenter carpenter has the shelf. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with that one. It's bigger than I like, but it'll have to do.
Hey.
But we'll drop it down just a little bit. There we go. Mug. Giant coffee pot. Alright. Yep, looks good. Super simple, but we're okay with that.
Hi.
And we'll let her roam as well. And let's see what she has to say. You know nothing about this game. Haven't watched my stream in a while. But do you have to go out and find all the objects you're using, like the doors and tables and windows? No, you do have to have the materials to make them. I know I went through that crafting menu super fast. Most of the stuff that I pulled out of this chest, I had previously made because I've redone some of the houses. But I will show you the menu here in a second. Breathing check, legs intact, kickable even, nose no longer broken, head possibly hallucinating. Nice to meet you. I'm Braylon Hawthorne, a traveler, carpenter, and proud aunt. Did you build this place? The stonework's marvelous. Picked up some techniques on my travels. If you need a hand building, just holler. Alright. Yeah, all of this stuff, this is everything that you can craft. Each crafter has different things in their menu. You do have to go out and get the materials for them. Just wood, resins, things like that. But it's not hard to do. So you can craft most of the things that you find out in the world. You see a lot of the decorations. They just did a pretty good update. So a lot more of it is craftable. Where'd my hammer go? I need to put in some pillars here. My house is floating and I don't like it. It's gonna be cranky because there's a person there. That's better. My villager needs to stop wandering in my way. You can set these guys to not, you know what, I know these are the blocks that I'm using here, but because of how short they are, you're just getting the top part, so it doesn't look as clean with this particular. Let's see what these look like. Why not? She's just close enough to being in the way. That's better. That works. There are so many types of building blocks that you find throughout the world too. Has she moved yet? She moved just enough. She's still in the way of the door though. I would like to put your door in, please. You can set them to stand still, which is how I had the main crafters I have standing still, so I always know where to find them. And they don't get quite so annoying. There we go. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. And the carpenter wants to talk to me now because I finally put his aunts down. We've also got the crafting benches and the crafter people.
My favorite patron.
Not just any aunts, Brelin, my favorite. Thank you, Flameborn. Half joking when he texts me to search for his family.
Go ahead, speak.
Alright, those are done. We needed... I think we needed more bronze. I can't remember for sure. But we'll make a set of those. Go. Okay, so she said, so we still just need the house for the bard and the lunar crafter. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that though. How much space do I have back here? A little bit. All of this needs to be our farming area. Oh, we do have a lot back here though. Where's my line? My line is here. Let's do this. We'll put it here. And that way we still have all of this space for more farming and pull our pasture over here. Yep, let's do that. Okay. That works. Those aren't done growing yet. So we do want to try these regular stone blocks, see what they look like. We haven't played with these yet. I think I'm going to raise it up, make the back corner up here, and then have the front on stilts with a raised porch. So if we start it here. Oops. There we go. And of course we are. I really should map it out with the 2x2s instead of the 4s. I like these blocks though, so yeah, we will use these blocks for sure. As you find materials and other things, you unlock more of the blocks. You can go find blocks in hidden areas, which is always fun. Yeah, there. We're gonna need some more stone. I think I want to accent it with have a lot of... So it's not quite so flat. Let's go with the city wall blocks. I don't like how they are as a wall, but maybe just using it as accent pieces would be nice. Need more shroud wood to do those. Yeah, let's grab those because I know we have a stack. Got the city wall blocks.
Hi.
Somebody's way too chipper. And I'll probably end up using the granite shingles. I like those. So I'll have to go get some more granite. I'll try the tarred shingles. I have yet to find a building that those look good on. Like they just the way that they work together. Whose bright idea was it to only make 500 of these? Sure. That'll be a start, and then we'll be able to figure out how many more we need. If we can manage to keep things properly even, it'll make our roof building so much easier. And conveniently, if we do this with a raised, it will also leave shelter for animals, which will make expanding our pasture. And it's a little low for animals though. We're good with that. The door, we don't want the door on the corner. If we offset it right about here. Hang it off the edge. Leaves us a little bit of space for the porch. And that shouldn't affect our corners as long as we have everything offset properly. I say that as though I ever get that done. When you're building at an angle, it doesn't always work great. You've got to be kidding me. It's like I'm new at this or something. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And then... do we want full width stairs? I don't think so. There we go. That's nice. Other than the fact that it's not in the right spot. Looks good from the front. Just don't twist your ankle in the big gap. I'm beginning to be very pleased with the creativity that I'm able to come up with now. And it's still nothing compared to the things that, you know, like Dano, what you build. I'm not sure that I will ever live up to that particular standard. Actually, let's go with a half wall. Then windows. Another half wall. Way better than what you'd built. It has taken me a long time to get to this amount of confidence and creativity in the building. That has taken a very, very long time. This one will be a wall. Try to do this in the dark. It's awesome. Do I still have a candle on me? I do have my torch though. If we toss this down. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. It does make it, this game does make it very easy though, because you do have your grid pieces. You can just snap those in. But you can also get creative with it and build by single blocks and move stuff around, so you're not just building cracker box houses. This one will just be a solid wall because there's a rock there. Not too worried about the view. However, the view out the back is beautiful. And I'm out of blocks again. I'm gonna need to go get more stone. Inevitably, we're always out of something. Oh, we should be fine. Once I get the bard placed, she's got some great materials for crafting recipes for decorations. There's this snake statue that is really, really good. If you've missed any of the multiplayer streams, you can go back and watch those. You'll see that build. I think we're just going to put one window on this wall. I don't like having a solid wall with no window. I don't like it. Where's the best place for a window on this one? No matter what, you're going to be looking at... I know what we can do, though. I know what we're going to do. do this. And then we'll make this window a little bit bigger. And then what we're going to do with this block, with this rock right here, we're going to carve it out a little bit and place a statue in there. We're going to take inspiration from another build. Or, better yet, because we're going to raise this up, we might just raise that window up instead. Make them a little bit higher so we're not looking at the rock. Alright. Yeah. We will manually do those windows. There we go. That tree is going to end up coming through the house. I wish you could chop off branches and leave the tree, because I want the tree to stay. Need pillars. Can you please go a little bit lower? That'd be great. I want to... You can't shift the placement. You can get very precise on the placement with some of this stuff. Make sure that that's not coming through the floor. Most of the decorations, yeah, that's coming through the floor. Yeah, I could take down the tree entirely if I wanted to. But I want that tree. We'll see how much it clips through the house when I'm finished. If it's too troublesome, I don't think that's where I want it. I don't have quite enough light. Alright. Now we need light. Torch isn't going to cut it for that one. Oh yeah, resting up against in the trees. I like it. That looks good. Convenient right between these. You can... There is a way to replant the trees in your base, but I'm not sure how to do that. So if I did end up cutting this down, I think you could replant and move it over. For now, we'll leave it and just see how it plays out. Give me back my torch, thank you. Put it under the right thing here. There we go. That's where I want that. You can use snapping, so the pieces automatically go where they fit to on the grid, which is sometimes fine. But you can also free place, and depending on what you're doing, may or may not work better. Looks like that's not quite touching the ground. Oops. There we go. Now it's touching the ground. And we'll put another one there. can't quite see it, but I know it's there, and the part of my brain that knows how things are supposed to function needs it there. And in reality, we'd need support structures in here too. See how it's trying to snap to the pieces of the grid? I want to line it up, so it's going to go there because I told it to. There we go. That one's also not touching the ground. Some support structure. There we go. And we need another one right here. Yep. Okay. We need our half wall. Do I want to go an entire half? We do, because the bard has banners. So we want to make this a tall room. And instead of making a complete, whoops, upper floor, what we're gonna do is make an upstairs room that only takes up part of the space so that the majority of this can be open. That's too far out. Come back here. Yeah, we may end up pulling that tree. Then I'll have to figure out how to plant another one. Rumor has it you can. I know how it works in other games, but not this one. Nice. And then this leaves us a nice space for stairs, a nice wall. Which is what we'll do here. Yeah, because we'll put the stairs in and move this window up a little bit. What if we do this? Start the stairs right next to the door. Will that play nice? Sometimes you have to just experiment and see. I'm in my own way here. And see what's gonna work. Yep. Add a first person. There we go. Unobtrusive stairs. Love it. You can kind of see out this window a little bit. That's actually not bad. Okay. At first I wasn't sure the first person building would be helpful or useful, how much I would actually deal with it. But it has come in handy a few times. Oopsie. Up and over. As long as I don't fall off the roof behind me. So really, this just needs to be big enough for a couple of beds. And a nightstand. Everything else can go downstairs. I think I might pull it out one more. We'll do one more, and all of the rest of this is going to be open. And another set of blocks high. So it'll end up being like this. Oopsie. Excellent. So anyway, it'll be, the whole wall will be that high all the way around. Plenty of space for the banners. And other accoutrement. We'll put some shelves and ladders for, ooh, I know what we can do. We can do a couple stacks of floor-to-ceiling bookcases. So many ideas with the ladders, because you can do the ladders now. Damn it. And we'll make this kind of a loft rather than having solid walls. We can do a like a railing instead. Let's do this. And our window there. Whoops. Way to pull your window in short. There we go. Raining while the sun is out. This is nice. Heated it over one more. There we go. Match it up with the wall that's underneath so that we don't run into problems. Make sure everything stays fairly even. We're almost out of, yeah, we're out of blocks again. So, all right. That is the plan for that. That should be big enough for the bed space. It makes the crafters happy. We'll see what we can do about that tree. We're gonna need to get some more stone though. Are these indigo plants done? Not yet. Oh, some of them are. That one's done. done. That one is. Please. There was one more that was ready. No, it's done. Alright. We are still crafting seedlings. Oops. Wow. Complete just weirdness. Not knowing what button to push for a second. My brain just completely shut off. We need all these plants to make the hi baby goat blocks for the desert house. We'll see how many we can make with what we've got. No, that's not the baby goat. It was fairly small. I thought it was the baby. Alright, how many of these things can we make? That's a start. Alright. Can we make our padding yet? That gave us, whoops, that gave us 30. Should be enough. Can't remember how many more we need. Yeah, that's why I do kind of like it coming through the building. It's going to depend on how it hits with what I want to put in there. So I'm definitely not tearing it down yet. I have leaves coming through one of my other buildings. I just left it because I like it. Oh, leather. We're also short on leather. Of course we are. Pretty sure we had that crafting already. And my problem is I get sidetracked. Like I'll have something that I want to be building or making, and so I will start the process and then I'll get sidetracked with the rest of the exploration, and completely forget to go back to it until I'm like, oh yeah, I was building that and I don't have all the things that I need. No. It wasn't this one. I think it's this one. Yeah. It doesn't look quite as nice coming through the red, the marble, as it does through the stone in the other one. But it's nice. I need to put a couple more wands in here, some more stuff on the walls. I need to fill up the bookshelves. It's nice because you can put plants on the outside of buildings too. We've got these plants growing up on the outside, and we've got ivy on this one over here. It's really nice. Hey Turtle, welcome in. Glad you're here. This is my main base. Let me see if I can make this. I was about to head over to the new base that I'm building in the desert. Okay, we can make the headpiece now. Let's make sure. Just to double check. Yes. Headpiece, pants, and gloves. So, alright. Let's get this headpiece made.
Stay focused.
There we go. We can switch out our cosmetic.
Hello.
Just for fun, we'll wear it for a while. Usually I hide the hat. I had the hat on because it matched what I was wearing yesterday. So, let's see. Got our bricks. Alright. Let's head over to... yeah, this is like the main starting base, and that's just where I decided to build my actual village, but I do have I've got a home over here. That's a build, just a small build, but I am doing a new one. This is where I'm building my desert house. I was waiting for those blue flowers. I have not played Avowed yet. I've got other games that are higher on the priority list. I've seen it played a little bit. So this is the desert house that I'm starting. So it's gonna be super fun. I've got a nice view over here of all of that. It feels comfy out here. Oh, I forgot to grab those shroud cores. Damn, it's fine. If I can make the building area big enough, I'm not sure I can based on where I placed my altar. I'd like to integrate that tower into the build. I'm not sure I made the area big enough though. So, but I kind of wanted to put it on top of the hill. Alright. I actually kind of like these blocks, so I might keep it with these and then put I like the temple box for the floor. Really? And I don't have any of my weapons in my hotbar, like a dingus. That was less than awesome. Who's the genius that let me run around without my weapons in my hotbar? Is he still up here? I don't see him. Nope. Okay. Let's try that again. Oops. Here we go. Not enough free space for my butt. Sorry, thinking in my head about the build and forgetting to actually speak. I do that on occasion. We'll take this off. Switch these out to the proper blocks. That's interesting. It keeps the border. Why did it keep the border on those two? That was weird. I was just using these as placeholders to map out what I wanted to do. We're not going to have enough. though. If we wanted to, we could, let's see, that was that. Oh, take this one off. And then 1, 2, take. Oops. Do that. Is that even? That's a 2. It's a little bit more than a 2. That's a 4. It's a 2. It's a 2. That's about a 4. Hey Archimedes, welcome in. Glad you're here. Yep, we are finally working on our desert house. I did not realize that we did not have enough indigo to be able to use the temple blocks that I want to use. So we are adjusting accordingly while we design the house, and then we'll redo with the proper blocks that I want to use. But in the meantime, the floor will be the right blocks. The floor will mostly be the right blocks. We are not even. Something's off. Something's wrong. Yeah, I've got some growing. I grew a big batch and then threw them. I grew some with what I had. I made a bunch of seedlings and set them to grow and did another whole batch with those. And so now we're kind of in the rotation part of it. All right, I'm gonna have to, I know what I want to do and how to make it even. I just gotta start from scratch. And do this properly. Alright. So 2, 2, 4. That one's a full, that one's a full, that one's a full. And 2. Perfect. Okay. So drop this in. Nope. Pull these back out. Nope, just by one. Yep, that way. Okay. That by 4. Yeah, you just got to get the rotation started with the plants growing properly. And once you get the right ratio of seedlings in, it should be fine. Alright, there's that. And then pull that in that way. There we go. I think this is doing what I want it to do. Beautiful. That'll do nicely. 2 times during your mega build, you made enough of a mistake in terraforming that you just reset your altars. That's rough. Most of the time, I catch my mistakes when it comes to building the roof, but I don't do a lot when it comes to adjusting the landscape. I kind of let the building flow with the landscape. So, but most of the time I catch my mistakes when it comes to putting on the roof, and I'll realize that it is not as even as I thought it was. I did these corners on a whim, and I really like it. It was not planned, but yep, it makes me happy. That there to make sure everything stays even. Nope. There we go. That is also not even, never mind. Who taught you how to build? There we go. I forgot my cores to make my building space bigger. Oh, I'm all out now. Damn. So I need to do that, but for now this will give us a place to start when it comes to doing this. This floor pattern is really nice. That's why the floor is more important right now to use these blocks than the walls. So while I'm designing it, I'm just going to use the other blocks for the walls, which is the mixed sandstone is what I'm using. Yeah. I'll get that up. See how this looks. And I might keep some of it and like just intersperse the temple blocks with these, because I hope that they'll work together really nicely. But we'll have to see how it ends up functioning. All of the windows, nooks and crannies, we like it. Other than constantly being out of supplies. So we'll have to do some more mining. The highly polished stone blocks and patterns. Do I have those? I want to see what the obsidian walls and floors look like all of the pieces. I've seen a couple of them used, but I'm afraid to try because I don't want to fall in love with them because they take silver. And that takes forever to get. So it's the white stone, regular sandstone, refined, the luminescent, fancy stone. I must not have them yet. Yeah, I could go jump on a resource server if I wanted to. place where you can farm the obsidian blocks. Oh yeah, if you build an altar in an area and then dismantle it, or that's how you get the blocks themselves, right? If I remember that correctly. There's ways to kind of cheat the system a little bit. Just put the flame altar next to obsidian block chest. Reset and farm them. Or that. Oh, yeah, just go get the gold chest every time. Yeah, like I said, there's ways to cheat the system. There we go. Make that a window. Like how my builds complement the environment. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of build houses in games the way I would in reality, in a sense, like open areas, lots of windows, having it blend with the environment. I think I'm gonna like this for now. Keep kind of this look to it and go up with it. Yep. Alright, I like it. I like it, I like it. Let's go see how my plants are growing here. Yeah, just like, I think it's half out, the chests reset every 30 minutes or so. So if you remember to go check the chest every time, you can just go get the obsidian blocks. Your build is insulting the environment. I mean, that's okay too. Let's put some of this stuff away that we're not going to need for a minute. We can go put these things back on our mannequins that we were wearing temporarily. The hat was there, and our cosmetic hat was this one. Yep. The wizard has no pants. No, he has no arms. He has no gloves. Throws me off that the gloves are between the shirt and the pants. Alright, leather. We were waiting on more leather. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. An enunciation practice. Fabric, of course. Always. I was doing really good for a while, remembering how many of each thing that we needed. I thought we just picked up linen. Ah, there it is. Yep. Of course, we're always out of something. Oh, we were checking on our plants. Not yet. Still growing. Need the gloves and pants. Oh, we need 2 yellow fabric. We're a genius.
May the flame guide your way.
I don't think I have any fabric left. ask you how you were doing, Archimedes? I know I said welcome in. Glad you're here. How are you today? There we go. Now we can make the gloves. And then we just need 2 more violet fabrics and 3 more warm paddings. Okay.
We're stronger together.
There we go. And these are spellbinder gloves, which go on this mannequin. Eventually we'll just make the entire sets because we are missing a couple of pieces on these. There were only a couple sets of armor that we specifically made. Whoop you for free. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright. Well, I think that is about it for now. We need more stone for this. I need to decide what style I want to put in here. Let's see what the bard has. And, you know, we're just going to place this one as well, because they're going to go in here. There you are. You are not allowed to roam. Come back. No roaming for you. There we go. Talk to her.
The gods.
Well met. Never seen Emberville like this before. Bandits took my most esteemed wares when they fell upon my wagon like hawks. Their arrows ripped me away from my cart and pinned me to the ground. They rummaged through cargo and emerged with my staff, among other things. Writhing in pain, I was forced to watch them run as everything faded. Go get their crafting stuff. Or her weapons. You've been watching for a while. Gotta go do your own now. Absolutely. Have fun with that. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Most importantly, have fun. Absolutely. Chamber of Secrets inspired build. Nice. That sounds fun. I do like that they have. I need to do a build with the secret doors. The bookshelf, that's the secret door. I want to do that. I will probably end up doing that in my desert house. So I really want to play with those. So thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I will definitely check it out. Kate's aided my rescue. I am. Every night. Awesome. I am here at 6 every weeknight, Eastern time. And 6 to 9, and then on Saturdays as well. So we'll have to catch up. Cade saying to my rescue, he's an old friend and customer who'd admire my wares. Even purchased a lantern from me. Alright. A lantern. Yeah, she's this statue right here. I will definitely be making that. The doors. That's all I have unlocked for her right now. Those room dividers could come in handy. Alright.
Your ancestors watch over you.
And is he gonna have something to talk to me? Yes, he is.
Yoo-hoo! Got my hands
Lost
full,
thing.
but what do you need?
He had a hidden agenda. He starved for some culture. Marina. Alright. Pretty sure I already clicked on all of these, but Okay, so we've got some more questing to do, of course. Always something else. But for sure we'll need to figure out what decorations we want to put in that. We've got these wall emblems we can put up, lots of banners. So that'll be... And party hats, apparently. Probably skip the party hats.
Every song must come to an end.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. That is next. We've got 2 houses going in the process. We just got to wait for some more of our indigo plants to grow and go from there. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. We have reached that time of the night where it is unfortunately time to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Always a pleasure to have you guys in chat. Did a little bit of fighting while we wandered around, but mostly building today. Nice and relaxing, great way to spend some time. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Leave me comments. I enjoy hearing from you. I still want to have the interaction with you, even if you can't catch me live. I still want to hear from you and will respond to your comments. I appreciate all of you. Once again, thank you for joining me. If you did miss the costume redemption that was last night, you can go watch the stream replay over on YouTube, The Roll Girl from Gallifrey. All of my stream replays are there for any games that you've missed, any of the previous streams of Enshrouded, Fallout 76, Diablo 4, played some Elden Ring for a while, played through Bioshock. We're playing through Dishonored 2 on Saturdays right now, which is fun. It's my first time playing through that. Let's see what else. We've been Path of Exile 2. We caught that for a little bit. Need to go back to that one. Just not enough time. So anyway, once again, thank you so much. You can catch me live every weeknight from 6 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also do Enshrouded as a multiplayer on Fridays and Friday nights and Saturday afternoons. So, salut. Thank you, Archimedes. You always got to check out which cup I'm drinking from. All right. Once again, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. And we will see you all next time.